fire.
You are it. You can breathe. You can blink. You can cry.
Welcome back to another episode of The Walking Dead. This will be the last one for me until I return from my travels. I will be doing The Walking Dead and catching up on it from around the 4th or 5th of April. I'll just be filming them and getting them out there as often as I can. No actual schedule to it, just trying to get them out there and caught up as quick as possible. But this episode is following on from quite an emotional one last episode. It had me riding the roller coaster of emotion. I was going from cheering on Carol and Morgan and King Ezekiel to crying and bawling my eyes out at Carl and Michonne and Rick, and there's some of the quotes that I was scrolling through Twitter looking at the hashtags, and holy shit, like they were the key quotes, you know, you're my best friend, this was all for you, things like that, and it really pulled on the heartstrings. That was super sad. Holy crap, I just couldn't stop crying. I was all over the place that episode, and now Carl's gone, which I can't quite believe they've actually done that. A lot of people said that the episode was badly written, or it just went on for too long, like, come on Carl, die already. But I think they just needed to be a full episode, primarily revolving Carl, because he's dying. Well, he was dying, and he was gonna die that episode. And he'd been in it from the beginning. We needed to have that, because he's grown up a hell of a lot during the time that they've been filming The Walking Dead. And we've seen him grow up. We've seen the actor Chandler Riggs grow up. We've seen this boy turn into a man. Even if he's not supposed to be the age he looks like in the series, we still see him as this grown man from what we saw at the beginning of the entire series. They needed something to say a proper farewell to him in such an emotional, raw way as well. And I think they did it really well. I liked the way it was written. I wasn't expecting much, to be honest, but I liked the way it was written. I liked the way that they went between, you know, still following the storyline, but then back to basically saying your farewells to Carl and following that emotional journey throughout his health decreasing. Yeah, I do think they needed something like that. I loved the way it was written. I really enjoyed last episode, to be honest, so I'm actually quite pumped to watch this one and see what happens now, because we haven't seen Negan this half yet. We're only one episode in to season 8B, so we might see Negan this time. We might see a couple more things. It might start to get a little bit more controversial and fighty and angry. We shall see. I'm really pumped to watch it. I'm really stoked, so let's get straight onto it. I guess this episode I could say enjoy. Michonne. Man, she's taking it hard, man. She's taking it really hard. Harder than I thought she would as well, to be honest. They formed a fantastic connection throughout the time that they were together. But of course, now it's the morning after, and Alexandria is well and truly burnt down and destroyed. Oh. I like how they just wander around all these walkers now. They're not afraid of the walkers. It's the real living people that they are afraid of. Even though they're... well, Rick's son has just died from a walker bite. They're still not afraid of these brain-dead, rotting things. And that was the original threat. Oh, it's the handprints. What was once an absolute haven is just a barren land of destruction now.
Used to sit on the roof.
We have to go.
So many memories. Come on, the show, man. I know there's memories in it, but there are much more important things than this. Like trying not to get bit. Come on, babe. It's just not worth it, man.
What do you think you meant? Did you want us to stop fighting? The Saviors just...
I think he just wants peace. And happiness.
We can pull over. Call Lee. Wrote a letter to Negan.
Jesus. Damn, booby trapped. They were clearly expecting Rick to rock up after they fled. Oh shit.
Damn it.
Is that all of them? Is that all of them? Is that all the scrapyard peoples?
Hilltop
Negan.
is covered. So you're gonna choke back whatever shit is stirring up inside you and remind them that a deal with the Saviors is a lock, stock, suck my barrel deal. Deliver the standard message. Take one out, and the rest will fall in line. Maybe we should cut our losses here. They're not seeming to understand the situation, not one little bit. So maybe we learn our lesson.
Oh
Put
shit.
the plates into the trash. Move further out.
I didn't think he'd ever come up with that option.
Oh, I am doing my best to hold it together right now. You want to cut your losses? Take your own advice. Saving people, it is hard. But it damn well works.
In your own way, it works.
Not lately.
Delivery from the hilltop. Brought you something to deal with it. It's charged.
Out.
Snap.
That's Dean. That means the other 38 that the Hilltop are holding are from the satellite outpost. Those are my people. I'm gonna kill every last one of those farmers.
You will do exactly what I ask.
We can't let them get away with this shit.
You will do your job.
Shit. You rarely see Negan get angry at his own people. Especially somebody as close as Simon. I like how Enid can look her in the face, but she
You're going to kill us?
Take
can't.
them.
This is your decision.
To punish us? I mean, don't you get it? Killing is the punishment. You execute us, then maybe some of ours will come looking for us. Your grandmother got herself killed, so don't make the same mistake. Just let us
She's
go.
right.
And we'll keep fighting them, and you can keep hiding.
She's right.
We know the difference between friends and enemies. You should too.
Enid talks so much sense. She knows her shit. And they got lucky. They got lucky.
Not until they join the fight.
They're not joining.
They don't know what happened at Alexandria, do they?
Beatrice and Kathy were open to fighting before. I think I can convince them. I just need time.
They'll kill you if you go back there.
I won't go back there.
So where are you gonna go?
It'll be okay.
Promise me I'll see you again.
Aww.
promise.
Promise me you'll be okay.
Aww. I like how they're going through all these characters. It's very different to usual. So it wasn't all of them.
A heartfelt act of confession, I hope. Feel free to refer to any notes you may have prepared.
Oh, Simon.
No deal with Rick. Delivered him. Brought to you. But you shot him.
Bullshit! But no need to worry. But what I'm not yet feeling is the remorse.
There is remorse.
I mean, I thought it was going to take one person out, but not somebody like that.
There is remorse.
No!
Oh, he's gone against Negan's word.
Again!
There is remorse, you son of a bitch!
He's killed two, not just one.
Oh, no, no, no.
He has problems, man.
I don't think you mean that. Light it up, gents. Light it up now!
Holy shit, he is crazy. He is fucking crazy. I'm not being funny, but how does he explain that to Negan and get away with it?
Yeah, what is he?
It's Rick.
Oh, snap. So it was all of them. Because the fucking saviors killed them all. Am I right?
I realized this whole place was a canvas.
She's talking normally and
But
it's
we
so
were the
strange.
We could create something new.
It's
We
like
could
she's
become something new.
seen reality.
Let me come with you. Just until they're gone.
I'm done with her games. She can't help us anyway.
Oh, snap, Rick. She got herself into this mess and he's just gonna leave her there. She's coming.
Wait! Please, just let me get out.
Oh shit. Sorry, but like no sympathy because you were a betrayer and you ran from him. So fuck you. Oh snap, how many's there? That's quite clever actually. No messing about. Walkers, rotting meat just churned up. Oh. That is grim. That is fucking grim. Oh shit. She loved these people. Even though they were a bunch of freaks. Ah, shit.
Give me Negan.
I thought this might be the time when he talks to Negan.
Tell me where you are so we can do this face to face.
Carl's dead.
He wrote letters.
That hits Negan.
He wrote one to you. He asked you to stop. He asked me to stop.
I'm gonna kill you.
Oh man.
How did it happen? Was it us? Was it the grenades? Fire.
It wasn't you. Carl went out to help someone. And he got bit. God damn it.
Oh shit, this...
Shit, I am sorry.
Because Negan actually connected with
You know,
Carl.
I wanted him to be part of things. I had plans. That kid was the future.
The only future is one where you're dead.
Fuck.
What the hell are you doing, Rick? He is dead because of you. Because you weren't there to stop him from doing something stupid.
I really don't know if I can stand with Rick on this decision.
You see, I stop people from dying. Do not let any more of your shit decisions cost you to lose anyone else you love.
I do agree with Negan. And I agree with Carl.
With you. Forever.
But Negan's a piece of shit and I want to die.
You failed as a leader. And most of all, Rick, you failed as a father.
Don't let him get into your head, Rick. That's too far.
Give up.
That's too far. Don't let him get into your head.
You have already lost.
We know Negan is a piece of shit. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel as though what Carl wants is impossible. It's too late, as Rick said. But I think Negan is right with some of what he says, and I agree with Carl. But Negan is such a piece of shit. He needs to be eliminated some way. It's just getting a bit too sticky. It's getting too difficult and ridiculous. And I do think that Rick is just going to end up losing more people that he loves. But I liked how they showed some kind of remorse from Negan about that. Because you could really tell that Negan connected with Carl and that he was really gutted. He was really upset that that had happened. And even though he was showing remorse, Rick Grimes was adamant on being threatening and angry towards him. And that's something that they could have connected on. I don't know. Obviously we know that Negan's an ass and we don't really want him to team up with us, and we don't want any of that. It's not possible. We don't want to let Negan control their life. But damn, in a situation like that, you got to just... Ah, fuck, I don't know, man. It's so difficult and shitty, because I really liked that episode, though. I liked how they wrote it. I know there's probably going to be the haters out there that are going to complain even more about the writing. But I like how they split it into different, like, looking at different people, the effects, who they are. You know, it kind of showed the true colours on a lot of people. So, we saw people like Enid and Negan, Simon, Jadis. We saw Rick. It showed true colours. We showed that Enid was strong and powerful, and we saw that Jadis was weak and lost, and she was a normal person, not this robotic, weird, strange, garbage person, I don't know, that works in a weird way. And we saw that Simon is an absolute psychopath who doesn't follow Negan's orders. Negan, we saw that he doesn't actually just take offense to people who are his enemy, but also takes offense to people who are supposedly his friends and team. And we saw real remorse from him as well, like he's an actual human, not just an evil piece of shit. I liked that episode, but I just don't know how to feel about the way Rick handled that ending, because it wasn't a particularly big thing to do. It wasn't well, he wasn't being the bigger person. And I know he's angry because his son's just died, and I know he's angry because Negan and the Saviors destroyed Alexandria, and people have been killed like Glenn and Abraham. And of course he's going to be angry. You're going to be pissed at somebody that's just murdered your friends. But I think that, I don't know, the best way to go about it is not to show your anger. You don't show your anger and get all threatening, because they can play to that. Rick needs to think about the way he portrays himself and the way he acts and behaves towards Negan, I think. But yeah, good episode. I really liked it. It was different to the others. Obviously, it was very different because we had the names and the way it was written, and rather than things happening meanwhile all the time, you were watching from solely around one of the characters, and then things were overlapping, and you kind of got to tie all the stories, all the points of view together. And I'm really, really looking forward to the rest of this season, actually. It's just a shame that I've got to wait 4 weeks or 3-4 weeks until I can continue watching the rest of them. And by then, I'll only have a couple left that I can actually be on time with. So, I mean, that's just how it is, I guess. So yeah, really enjoyed that episode. Let me know what you thought about it in the comments. I love reading the comments and seeing what you're saying about how you felt about the episode. I love reading that kind of stuff. I hope to see you again very soon on another episode of The Walking Dead. If you did enjoy it, make sure you click like down below. If you want to see more, make sure you click the subscribe button down below and the little notification bell next to it, because when I'm back after my travels at the beginning of April and I start filming The Walking Dead, then you can get notified and bing, you'll get a notification when I upload them. So make sure you don't miss out on that, because I'm pretty sure this half of the season is going to be pretty good, to be honest, and I'm proper looking forward to it. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon on another episode of The Walking Dead. See you next time.